Generators, you will be if you don't get close together and stay in the frame. There you go. All right. Very good. Hi, everyone. We have a match between Star Trebek, the blue team, Mark's the captain, and Generators, the red team, all, with the exception of Papa, in the same frame. There he is. And Ashley is the captain. Okay, teams. Good luck. The reason I asked you to write down the word trouble is that our first category is in trouble. In trouble. Each correct response will be a shorter word that can be made from the letters in the word trouble. So I just figured if you looked at the word trouble, you might have a little easier time of it coming up with, for instance, good luck, teams, 1 point. A part in a film or a play. A part in a film or a play. Time. That would be role. R-O-L-E. Role. Got it now? Role. Yeah. Didn't say that it was 4 in a row. It's just, you know, it's the letters are all in there. You'll get this next one, I feel sure, for 2 points. A fleshy ear bit. A fleshy ear bit. Mark.
A lobe.
A lobe. Right. Lobe is in trouble. That's right. That's first blood for the blue team. Got it, the red team? Got it, everybody? Got it, Dan? I know Tom has it.
I'm on it, yes.
All right, here we go. For 3 points, in trouble. The body of facts and beliefs about a particular subject. The body of facts and beliefs about a particular subject. Ashley, just in time.
Is it true?
Nope. But the blue team gets a chance to talk about it. The body of facts and beliefs about a particular subject.
Is it lore? What do you guys think? I don't know.
Lore.
Doesn't sound right?
The words are there. The letters are there, so it could be.
Yeah.
But that's more like fably, I feel like. I don't know.
Yeah, like a Bible, but there's no I. So I was like...
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I say we pass. I can't come up with it.
Yeah.
We're going to pass. Final answer.
You don't listen to my boss? I'm shocked. Over acquainted, curious volume of forgotten lore. Lore was the
I thought it was like, I thought it was like included fiction. My bad. Good one.
Triple stumper on the show, Chris. So good for you, Chief. Okay, back to in trouble for 4. An engine supercharger. An engine, Yamil.
Turbo?
Turbo is correct. If you added a T, it'd be a delicious fish. Finally, for 5 points, in trouble, a swollen underground plant stem. A swollen underground plant stem.
Bulb?
Oh, Mark, you buzzed in. Bulb is incorrect. So over to the red team, a swollen underground plant stem. You can unmute if you want, and we can hear your conversation.
I don't know.
Laughter is often, for some of these, is often the main thing we hear.
We'll hang around.
Yeah, we're gonna pass.
Yeah, we're passing now.
Pass. Anybody want to guess, just for giggles, no points, no penalty?
I think I know. Is it tuber?
Tuber is correct. Why are you buzzing? Why aren't you buzzing now?
Mark beat me to it.
That's right, you were outbuzzed by your
I
captain.
came
All right,
out a long time after he buzzed.
okay, tuber was correct. Okay, I once played the tuber. Okay, you can mute again, generators, and we go with mountain ranges. Mountain ranges for 1 point. The Laramie Mountains are part of this larger system. The Laramie Mountains are part of this larger system. Chris?
Rockies?
The Rockies is right for 1 point. Mountain ranges for 2. The 560-mile-long Elburz Mountains of northern Iran border this large body of water. The 560-mile-long Elburz Mountains of northern Iran border this large body of water. Time. It's the Caspian Sea. The Caspian Sea. Mountain ranges for 3. The Changbai Mountains form part of the border between North Korea and this nation. Mark?
It's China.
China is correct for 3 points. For 4 points, the Rhodope Mountains are one of the most rugged parts of this peninsula. The Rhodope Mountains are one of the most rugged parts of this peninsula. Time. It is Dan? Tom?
No idea.
The Rhodope Mountains are on the Balkan Peninsula. Balkan. Finally, for 5 points, mountain ranges. A range of the Leinster chain, the Wicklow Mountains of this country rise to smoothly rounded peaks like Lugnaquilla. A range of the Leinster chain, the Wicklow Mountains of this country rise to smoothly rounded peaks like Lugnaquilla. Time. Nobody wants to try? So I thought maybe somebody might have thought of Wicklow, County Wicklow, which is in Ireland. Ireland, that's an Irish mountain range. Okay. Next, it's all in the package. Something I've always found to be true. It's all in the package for 1 point. This word for a small package precedes the word post in a subclass of standard mail. Yamil?
Parcel.
Parcel is right. That's right. That's what they call it in Barcelona. It's all in the package for 2. He and his late wife, Jeanne-Claude, packaged Rifle Gap, Colorado in a 400-meter long cloth. He and his late wife, Jeanne-Claude, packaged Rifle Gap, Colorado in a 400-meter long cloth. Time. Dan, who wraps mountains in cloth?
Know this. It's making me crazy, but I can't think of it.
I have no idea.
It's one word answer, right? It's one name. It's got one name.
One name, Christo.
Christo.
Christo. Okay, Christo. For 3 points. I won't do my impression of the voice, but in a 1939 radio broadcast, Winston Churchill described this nation as a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma. Mark.
What is Germany?
Incorrect. Break for the red team. I'll repeat it. In a 1939 radio broadcast, Winston Churchill described this nation as a riddle wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma. You can unmute and discuss and pass or give us a final answer.
No, girl. I guess. No, we don't know.
We don't know. We're past.
Oh, it's Russia or the Soviet Union was the enigma.
Hey, we gotta trust yourself.
No, I don't trust myself.
Trust is always good. Okay. Packaging, it's all in the package for 4. Jin Lee designed a bottle shaped like and named for this type of free weight. Fill it with your sports drink and lift or sip away. Jin Lee designed a bottle shaped like and named for this type of free weight. Fill it with your sports drink and lift or sip away. Mark?
What's a barbell?
Incorrect. Over to the red team. I'll say it one more time. Jin Lee designed a bottle shaped like and named for this type of free weight. Fill it with your sports drink and lift or sip away.
Oh, he said barbell.
What was the answer he said?
Barbell?
His answer was barbell.
Yeah. Like a dumbbell? Wait,
Yes,
no.
that's what I'm saying. You guys
Like
speak
that-
for
The,
it.
the ones that's like this.
The Powerade? The Powerade's kind of stupid.
No. I mean,
Yes or no?
I think we should just go with it.
All right, can we have an answer or a pass, please?
We're gonna say dumbbell?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah!
Dumbbell. And you're out of minus column.
Did I actually say something right?
Okay, you can mute again. Here we go. It's on the packaging for 5 points. The first company to package this household product was A&F Pears in 18th century England. The first company to package this household product was A&F Pears in 18th century England. Yamil,
I think is it bar soap?
it is bar soap, exactly. Well done, sir. Yeah, Pears soap is still sold in England. Okay. At the halfway point of the first round, Star Trebek 4, Jennerators 1. Some of these are kind of hard, but I think we've got some interesting ones coming up. This next one is a little corny. I'll try not to let the manner obscure the sense, but it's big plays in the Bible. So I'm supposed to read these like I'm a sports announcer, okay? I'll try not to obscure the clue in my acting. For 1 point, I can't believe what I just saw. A huge upset as he prevailed over the Philistine with a sling and with a stone. Papa,
David and Goliath?
David is what we wanted. David is correct for 1 point. Big plays in the Bible for 2. What a play! He stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind. Yamil.
Moses.
Moses is correct for 2 points. 3 points. Why has he been named Coach of the Year so many times? Because his wisdom excelled the wisdom of Egypt. Why has he been named Coach of the Year so many times, Ashley? Ashley?
No, it's go ahead. Just,
Oh, there's no consulting here. It's just your response. Say what?
Is it Moses?
Nope. Over to the blue team. Why has he been named Coach of the Year so many times? Because his wisdom excelled the wisdom of Egypt.
Solomon.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So
Good for me.
okay, we're gonna say Solomon. Final answer.
Solomon's correct. Yes. Okay. For 4 points. It's not the 1924 Notre Dame backfield. This is the real McCoy from Revelation 6, and that means the game is truly over. Mark.
The Four Horsemen.
The Four Horsemen. The game is truly over. And now for 5 points. Oh boy. Here we go for 5 points. What an amazing comeback. John 11 reported, he hath been dead 4 days, but now he's up and going back onto the field. Mark.
Lazarus.
Lazarus is right. Clap, clap, clap. All right, enough of that silliness. Now we go to compact discs. Compact discs. I'll give you the disc titles, and you give me the artist, okay? For 1 point. 1969's Touching You, Touching Me. 1972's Yamil.
From the Boston Red Sox, it's Neil Diamond.
You didn't even need Hot August Night. And Yamil, that was a triple stumper on the show. So good for you. Well done. For 2 points. 1994, Murder Was the Case. 1996, The Dog Father. Mark.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg was the artist. Correct. 3 points. In 2001, In 2001, 8701. In 2010, Raymond v. Raymond. Papa.
that's Usher.
Usher is right for 3 points.
I got you.
Very good. For 4 points. 1974, Diamond Dogs. 1983, Let's Dance. 1974, Mark.
David Bowie.
David Bowie is right. You're out of the category for this last clue. 2010, Pink Friday. 2012, Papa.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj is right for 5 points. Pink Friday, Roman Reloaded. And I couldn't tell you those two discs apart if my life depended on it. But you did. Good job. Now, we go from compact discs to CDs. But CD, this is C period, D period. All of these clues begin with, have the, it's CD. Like Cameron Dumas, who just the name I made up, but Cameron Dumas would fit the category. For 1 point. An Eye for an Eye is a book by this Scopes trial lawyer. An Eye for an Eye is a book by this Scopes trial lawyer. Mark. Justin.
Clarence Darrow.
Clarence Darrow is the CD. Well done. For 2 points. When this Victorian novelist was 12, his father went to debtor's prison. Chris?
Charles Dickens.
Yes, correct. Charles Dickens for 2 points. For 3 points. CD. In 1947, this fashion designer introduced his new look. In 1947, this fashion designer introduced his new look. Emil.
Christian Dior.
Christian Dior is right for 3 points. Very good. I had to look that one up. For 4 points. After 30 years as a U.S. Senator from Connecticut, he went on to head the Motion Picture Association of America. After 30 years as a U.S. Senator from Connecticut, he went on to head the Motion Picture Association of America. Time. How quickly they forget. Senator Christopher Dodd. Chris Dodd. Dodd-Frank Amendment, remember? Finally, for 5 points, it's CD. In 1884, this French composer won the Grand Prix de Rome with his cantata L'Enfant Prodigue. In 1884, this French composer won the Grand Prix de Rome with his cantata, Chris?
Claude Debussy.
Very good. Claude Debussy is right for 5 points. L'Enfant Prodigue is, of course, the prodigal son. And Star Trebek 36, Generators 7, still very close. And we have a lot of cool clues coming up in the next one. This first one, I would apologize for, except what can I say? I didn't write, it's like the guy who was booed playing Hamlet, came out and was booed, and he gets out on stage and says, "Don't boo me, I didn't write this." So, keeping up with the Carolingians. Keeping up with the Carolingians. Everybody looks real unimpressed. Right.
So, hey, sorry, Bob, just real quick, are we in round 2 now, or?
We are in round 2. We're going from 2 to 10. Sorry, my fault. Okay. When I switch to the other questions, I assume everybody else is doing it too, but of course they're not. Okay, keeping up with the Carolingians. The name Carolingian derives from the large number of family members who bore this name, which is still in the top 100. The name Carolingian derives from the large number of family members who bore this name, still in the top 100. Time. Guesses? Dan, Tom?
Carol?
No. No, Carolingian comes from Charles. Charles. They were all Charleses, Carolingians. Carol, Charles. Okay. For 4 points. In the presence of Pope Leo III, Charlemagne was crowned emperor of the restored this on Christmas Day, 800 AD. In the presence of Pope Leo III, Charlemagne was crowned emperor of the restored this on Christmas Day, 800 AD? Yamil.
The Roman Emperor, the Roman Empire.
Correct. The Roman Empire. I listened carefully. I emphasize restored because they didn't accept Holy Roman Empire because they didn't restore the Holy One. There was a very good, very, very good. Roman Empire is right for 4 points. For 6 points. A Carolingian son who revolted against his father inspired this 1970s Broadway musical. A Carolingian son who revolted against his father inspired this 1970s Broadway musical. Time.
I think I know this one.
What is it, Dan?
Is it Pippin?
Pippin. Yes, Charlemagne was the father and Pippin was the son and the musical. Nicely done, Dan. Another 6 points to tuck in your back pocket for next year. Okay. For 8 points. The empire came to have 3 parts: Francia Occidentalis, Francia Media, and Francia this. The empire came to have 3 parts: Francia Occidentalis, Francia Media, and Francia this. Nope. Triple stumper on the show, too.
Whatever the word is for east in Latin.
Orient.
Yeah. Actually, Francia Orientalis.
Ah.
Occidentalis Media Orientalis. Yeah. Or Francia Walk in the Park. Finally, for 10 points. Oh, this is one I got. Okay. I didn't know the last one, but I got this one. The poet Turold is thought to have penned this chanson about a Carolingian hero at the Battle of Roncesvalles. The poet Turold is thought to have penned this chanson about a Carolingian hero at the Battle of Roncesvalles. Time. I got it because the only chanson I knew, the chanson de Roland, or the song of Roland. Roland is what they're looking for. I say good riddance to that category.
Wow.
That
That felt like I was like I'd never watched Game of Thrones and I just walked into a conversation about it. Like I was like, is this a character? I've never heard of any of that stuff.
I had to look to see if it was a Tournament of Champions board, which we don't use in the TPT, but that was a hard one.
Yeah.
Okay, our category is okay, but K is in quotes. So every right answer, at least you get that much of it. K starts each right answer, okay? Okay? Okay. For 1 point. Oh, you got to get this one. K9 refers to a police dog. K12, Papa?
I accidentally clicked that a little too fast. But, I assume you were going to say K-12 means what? So is that
Do we have an answer?
kindergarten through 12th grade? I mean, I don't know what we're looking for here.
First thing I heard was kindergarten. I'm going to give you the point. Yes, K-12 refers to K through kindergarten, this through 12th grade. Okay, that's 2 points for you. See, sometimes there are happy accidents. For 4 points. Okay, remember it begins with K. Tasty pellets for pups. Tasty pellets for pups. Mark?
Kibble.
Kibble. I kibble, so much kibble at this house, you would not believe. 6 points. Thrown with as little spin as possible, this baseball pitch is famous, Mark?
Knuckleball.
It is a knuckleball for 6, but you are out of the category. So the rest of the blue team do the heavy lifting. Red team, chance for you. For 8 points. This type of doll represents a Hopi ancestral spirit. This type of doll represents a Hopi ancestral spirit. Time. Anybody? I thought these were more famous than they are.
Cupid doll? Is that what that means?
No, Cupid was wrong. On the show, somebody said. No, it was a Kachina doll. Kachina doll. Okay. Finally, for 10 points, Mark's still out of it. This bone is also a verb meaning to cripple someone with a bullet to the leg. Emil.
Kneecap.
Kneecap is right for 10 points. Couldn't remember whether what's her name in Tonya Harding was accused of kneecapping Nancy
Kerrigan.
By proxy, right?
Okay. Well, we go right from that kibble clue to terriers. Terriers, a dog category, the best. Terriers for 2 points. The Duchess of Windsor owned Slipper, who was a cane terrier just like this one in the film The Wizard of Oz. The Duchess of Windsor. Alba?
Toto, but do I have to
Toto is correct for 2
Okay.
points. Toto is right. For 4 points. In 2003, the breed name This Russell Terrier was changed to Parson Russell Terrier. Mark?
Jack?
Jack Russell Terrier, yes. I did not know Jack Russell had gone out of fashion. Did he go the way of St. Christopher? I don't know. But you're correct. For 6 points. Another type of animal is in the name of this terrier, which has smooth and wire varieties. Another type of animal is in the name of this terrier, which has smooth, Mark?
Fox?
Fox terrier, yes. Smooth fox and wire fox terriers. You are out of it.
Hey Bob, sorry to interrupt, but
Yeah.
I'm having some. I think my Chrome is my browser is slowing down again, like it did the last game. So can we pause for a second while I just do a quick reset?
Certainly.
It'll only take a 5. It should
No, certainly you can, and we will take note. I'm jotting down the score so that we don't lose it. The doggy category will keep.
Like, how was that word even spelled? Like, Charlington? What was it? Was it
Carolingian?
Carolinian? I never. I mean, I feel bad. I mean, I feel
No,
like
it's just a European dynasty. Carolin-Gian, Carolingian.
Man, it is just like that part of my brain does either that part of my education just got kicked out.
Same. Nothing.
Like I said, I knew Song of Roland because that's the only chanson I know. Chanson de Roland.
I knew Pippin because my brother loves musical theater. So.
Oh, I knew Pippin too.
Yeah.
Great.
That vocabulary. That's like a new one for my vocab list.
You can look them up. Are we ready to go, Tom?
Intrigued.
I think so. We lost the team names, but
we know what they are.
Yeah, I think the browser's working better now.
Okay, here we go, teams. Terriers.
Can you hold on for 1 second? I'm having I got locked. We did something that messed with my screen.
This will be an 8-pointer, Tom.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
For 8 points, Terriers. Appropriately.
Oh, nope, sorry. My buzzer's stuck.
Buzzer's frozen.
Yeah.
Let's check quickly. Mark, can you refresh your buzzer like on your app and then see if the cookie's there for you? Papa, can you give me a test buzz if yours is working? No. Is it showing up on the app for anyone or just crashing? It's showing up on the app again. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's showing up, but when he clicks it, nothing's happening.
Yeah, same here. I was just logged out, logged back in, and it.
I had to do that too. Now it's good.
Mine just shows Mark.
Yeah, if I refreshed it, then I rejoined the game and re-entered everything.
Mark, what's your showing?
I just closed out because it wasn't working.
Oh, well, that's fair. That's one way to go about it. Jamil, what do you have right now?
Mine just says Mark with an exclamation mark.
Okay, can you refresh? Can everybody refresh? That's going to haunt your dreams, Jamil. Just refresh your page and then rejoin via the cookie. That should be there. And then we should be good to go.
Yeah.
Papa, give me a test buzz again.
Not working.
No, it's not. Okay. So quickly, Tom, if you want to do a new game, we have the score. We can always put that back in. Bob wrote it down, 70-11, blue to red.
Yep.
So if we just create a new game code, and then if you all want to refresh your buzzers and join a new game. So don't rejoin the cookie once he has the new game code. We'll go from there.
Right.
There you go. So 151. And Tom, I'm impressed because I probably would have stayed on the 1 and just kept clicking until I got to the scores that were necessary.
I was about to, but then I
Yeah.
realized that
Yep.
we had an even.
Technology is in our favor. Mark, thank you. Can you reset, Tom, when you have a second? Thank you. Chris. Thank you. Jamil. Thank you. Ash. Thank you. Alba. Papa. Great. Should be good to go, Bob.
Okay. We're back to Terriers for 8 points.
I apologize. I'm out, right?
Correct.
You said
Yes.
you said Fox and Jack, so yes, you're out of this. Appropriately, the first champion of this breed was Martell's Sapphire Beauty, born in Ireland and named for her coat color. Appropriately, the first champion of this breed was Martell's Sapphire Beauty, born in Ireland. Chris,
Blue?
more specific?
Sapphire blue?
No. Okay, I'll throw it over to the red team. Appropriately, the first champion of this breed was Martell's Sapphire Beauty, born in Ireland and named for her coat color.
We don't know it.
We pass.
We pass.
No, they didn't know on the show, but Chris, somebody said on the show, they said, what is the blue terrier? And Alex did in fact say, be more specific.
Blue steel.
No, it is
Oh.
blue steel. No, Jamie Lee Curtis. No, it is the Kerry Blue Terrier. Kerry Blue.
I'll file that away.
That's right, along with the Carolingians. Okay, for 10 points in Terriers, we'll get through this category somehow. This small, compact, and very cute breed is called the American Gentleman because its markings make it look like it's wearing a tuxedo. Emil?
Finally, the only one I know, the Boston Terrier.
The Boston Terrier. Oh, so adorable. Just so cute. Okay. Halfway through 72-11, we would go into the next category, but first we have to have a pair of surprise substitutions, surprise substitutions, surprise substitutions. La la
La
la.
la 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 la.
There's a little lag always. Okay, you're going to get two low point questions in fats and oils. Fats and oils for 2 points. There were many state bans on the sale of this yellow form of butter substitute, but all were lifted by 1967. There were many state bans, Yamil.
Said margarine.
Margarine is right. Yes, there were many bans on margarine, but they were all lifted during the Johnson administration. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Here we go. Fats and oils for 4. The name of this fat, rendered from hogs, is from the Latin for bacon fat. The name of this fat, Papa?
Is it lard?
It is lard for 4 points. Correct. That's it for fats and oils. Now we can go to the regular category for 6, science grab bag. Science grab bag for 6. In 2001, Near Shoemaker became the first spacecraft to land on one of these, Eros. In 2001, Near Shoemaker became the first spacecraft. Mark?
What is an asteroid?
Asteroid is right. I triple stumper on the show, and I was stumped. I thought Near Shoemaker was a guy. For 8 points. Elements come in multiple forms called isotopes. Amino acids come in these differently shaped forms also starting with ISO. Yamil?
Isomers.
Isomers is right, but you are out of this category. Chris and Mark will do the heavy lifting for the last one. For 10 points in Science Grab Bag. Of the 10 listings on the Mohs scale, that's MOHS, of the 10 listings on the Mohs scale, one of the two that end in Z. Of the 10 listings on the Mohs scale, one of the two that end in Z. Time. Yamil, something tells me you might have a shot at this one.
I know one, not two, but I know quartz, right?
What? Yeah, we're only asking for one. Quartz.
Okay.
The other is topaz. Quartz or topaz. Okay. Next, the other woman. The other woman. For 2 points. Christy Swanson played Buffy the Vampire Slayer on the big screen. This actress played her on TV. Mark.
Michelle Gellar.
Nope. Red team. Christy Swanson played Buffy the Vampire Slayer on the big screen. This actress played her on TV. Red team, you can consult. You've got 10 seconds.
He said Michelle Gellar? Yeah, that's.
He did.
What was his answer?
Michelle Gellar.
Okay, so we don't have pass.
Pass.
They're passing, Bob.
Passing. Sorry, it's Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Sarah Michelle Gellar, yeah.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. Yeah, not Michelle Gellar. We as Cabal members, we are fair but strict. Okay, here we go. We'll do better. We'll do better with these.
I should have known, to be honest. I'm not upset that I missed. That was my fault.
For 4 points. Chaka Khan's version of I'm Every Woman went to number 21. In 1993, this other woman took it to number 4. Ash.
Whitney Houston?
That is right for 4 points. And that was a triple stumper on the show. So well done. Yeah, you stumped them on the show that day. Okay, for 6 points. In 2012's film Joyful Noise, new choir leader Queen Latifah finds herself at odds with this Queen of Country. Ash.
Dolly Parton?
I knew it.
Parton is right for 6 points. And Ash, you well done, but you're out of the category. The rest of the group has got to carry the ball. Here we go. The other woman for 8. On the last episode of Newhart, Bob, married to Mary Fran, woke up with this other TV wife. On the last episode of Newhart, Bob, married to Mary Fran, woke up with this other TV wife. Time. Anybody remember?
It's not Plachette, is it? Is that her name?
Yes, the late Suzanne Plachette. Suzanne Plachette in one of the greatest finales, greatest surprises of all time. Finally, for 10 points, the other woman. In 1968, Barbara Streisand shared Best Actress Oscar honors with this legendary thespian. In 1968, Barbara Streisand shared Best Actress Oscar honors with this legendary thespian. Time. It was Barbara Streisand for Funny Girl, and for The Lion in Winter, Katharine Hepburn. Katharine Hepburn is what we're looking for. Final category. A sense of entitlement programs. A sense of entitlement programs for 2 points. A recent but continuing ritual in Congress is a grudging extension of these benefits past the federal 99-week limit. A recent but continuing ritual in Congress is a grudging extension of these benefits past the federal 99-week limit. Time. Happily, none of us knows. Not recently, unemployment. Unemployment benefits run out after 99 weeks, and Congress routinely but begrudgingly extends them for 4 points. The Division of Longshore and Harbor Workers Compensation is part of this cabinet department. The Division of Longshore and Harbor Workers Compensation is part of this cabinet department. Mark.
Department of Labor.
Labor. It is labor. 4 points. Correct. For 6 points. A law passed in 2003 added a prescription drug benefit to this program for the first time. A law passed in 2003 added a prescription drug benefit to this program for the first time. Time. Like unemployment, none of you has yet any experience with Medicare. Medicare.
I didn't know if it would be Medicare or Medicaid. I don't know the
Medicare.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Part A and Part B, right?
Yeah. For 8 points, a sense of entitlement programs. In the 1930s, Republican presidential candidate Alf Landon called this government program, quote, a cruel hoax, unquote. In the 1930s, Republican presidential candidate Alf Landon called this government program, quote, a cruel hoax, unquote. Time. It was that famous cruel hoax, Social Security. Social Security. Finally, for 10 points, a sense of entitlement programs. Under welfare reform, the acronym TANF has replaced AFDC. The F in both stands for these. Papa.
Families.
Families is right for 10 points.
Thank you.
Aid for temporary aid for needy families, or aid for families and their dependent children. Nice match with a lot of hard stuff. You all did very well. Star Trebek 90, Jennerators 35. Thank you all so much. And it's, what do you know, 10 minutes away from weekend. Yay. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Dan and Tom.
Thanks, team.
Great support and great fun. We will see you next week and hereafter at the TPT. Thank you, everyone.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye.
Thanks, Bob.